as we can see, Charleston White back in the headlines. Charleston White, he finessed dude out of 15,000. We're going to see what Charleston White got to say.
I try to bless these niggas game, man. You book me for a comedy show for $12,000. He had never booked a comedy show before, so I said, "Hey, homie, I see you don't know what you're doing, so I ain't gonna out your money, man. So what I do is, I throw you an interview on top of your comedy show. That interview gonna be your over. I'll take you to show you how to take that interview that we did, the comedy show, and put that on Tubi, my nigga, where you can make some money." He said, "Bet." So I gave the nigga a comedy show, 2 interviews for $12,000. Normally that's a $20,000, $25,000 thing. So the nigga done great. Now he didn't make too much money off the comedy show because he didn't know what he was doing. He made a killing off the interview. The interview did 1 million views. I helped promote him. I coached him, told him what to do when he was messing up. I told him how to change it. I said, he wanted to book me again. I said, better yet, homie, rather than me coming back there, you can come to Miami and I'll give you a weekend in my home. I'll let you get the B-roll footage. So I let them spend a whole weekend with me for what, $5,000, $6,000? Maybe $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. It was under $10,000. He got 3 days of footage. A whole weekend in my home. Now in the process, we can becoming cool and things. But I think he forgot about the business part of it, and now he want to be friends. Now, he told me he took a loss on the 12,000, but I'm watching his numbers. Now, he told me he took a loss. He bragging to Govan, he bragging to Gangster Williams, all my people, about how much money he making off me. So when he get ready to do another interview, I tell him, I give you a 20 versus 2. We can do it at Taboo at the biggest strip club, but he couldn't afford to do that. That nigga said, "Man, you told me I can get an interview for $3,500 a month." He said that I agreed to do an interview. He winning so much. He winning so much. He said that I said I'm gonna take a $9,000 pay cut while he win. He wants y'all to believe. I said I'm gonna go from $12,000 to $3,500 while he come make $10,000 to $20,000 out of me.
Yeah, niggas on the.
Ain't nobody in their right mind finna let nobody take no big old pay cut like that. And Charleston White is right about everything that he's saying. The dude must be out his mind, out his top. At the end of the day, don't do Charleston White like that.
Nigga on the Instagram post, he said, "I paid 15,000.
He paid me 15,000.
15. How come he? Yeah.
So how we go from 15,000 to 3,500? And you winning? You winning off the 15,000?
That nothing.
And then the run to the internet with it. Didn't say we done went from 15,000. You done got views that you ain't never got in your life. You ain't never in your life got 1 million views in life. How we go from 15,000 to 3,500? And you winning. You winning, my nigga. And you done this in a matter of 60 days. We should be going up, shouldn't we?
For sure.
When you really look at it, Charleston White should up the price because dude making a large, big lump sum amount off of him in his first beginning stage of even doing the podcast and stuff. So for him to do the comedy show and to charge that much, and he know he never booked that, and then it actually did good, and then he got 1 million views. Do you know 1 million views is 18,000? That's more than what he was even giving Charleston White. He made a bigger profit plus the money that he spent on it. Like at the end of the day, he messed up for trying to go against Charleston White. Don't go against Unc like that.
It should be up to from 20,000. What make you think as a black man doing business, nigga? I don't need you. You need me, because without me, you can't get Govan, you can't get 607, you can't get nobody. Why would you reduce me to the lowest minimal value that you can take me to? From 15,000, how we go to subtracting, nigga? So he done cut it, I done cut his water off. He think he gonna get a Charleston White interview. No Jumper, Vlad TV, DJ Academics, Aiden Ross, Neon, all these big name people, nigga. I mean, they Cloud. I'm with all these, Steve will do it. I'm with all the biggest names in the world. This is a nobody nigga who nobody knows, who can't get 100,000 views without Charleston White. He cannot get 100,000 views without Charleston White. Why would you reduce me down from 15,000 to 3,500? So when he called you for the interview, what you do?
I ain't responding to that nigga.
You didn't respond to that. Cause how he gonna go against me? How he gonna be online in 607 Monk check? Say,
And it's crazy because if 607 unchecked him, that means that, you feel me, dude ain't handling business right. This ain't how we handle business. You're supposed to get the money, take care of your business, and up the price if it's worth it.
sound like y'all on the post. 607 Monk check the nigga. How I'm saying, what kind of nigga is he?
Yeah, so now I'm looking at a nigga who probably would have tried to get me there and try to bad mouth you down. Nigga just to have more content.
Man,
every person.
Every interview he got is through me, from me, and off me. How he go bite the hand that feed him? These the mistakes these nigga got. He think cause he got a pretty chain and some waves in his hair, he think he the catch on TV. Ain't nobody tuning in to watch him. Everybody watch me, Otis. Everybody heard to see me, Otis. No, nigga, like the nigga, no, nigga. Everybody heard to see me, Otis. Man, this nigga went from 15,000. I couldn't remember how much he paid. I said 12. But he did pay 15. Nigga went from 15,000. He come back and you winning off me. How you gonna come back and say, man, let me take you that? Well, you said 3,500. You a lying motherfucker if I said I done went from 15 to that. That don't even logically sound like Charles. But what we must have been drunk. I must have been on the mushrooms. I was on the mushrooms in a money. And had just got through coming 4 times with 2 hoes, if I said that. But nigga, in my right mind, I wouldn't dare walk backwards trying to go forward. I'm gonna take a nigga up at least 2 more thousand for the rider. I'm gonna take him up at least 2 more thousand for the rider. Cause my agency got to get something out of this. My agency booked that. My agency got 20% of that 15,000. I'm lying. I snuck it up on the thing. The agency didn't know nothing about it. The whole 15,000 went to me. I ate his ass, and I ate good, and I choked the nigga in the wheelchair that made it even go viral.
Oh, I remember. Oh, that's so.
I choked the nigga. He didn't have no safety.
I hate to even have to address stupid BS, man. I don't like to be in these type of situations, man. You feel me? But Charleston White, you making me step outside of my character, brother. And I don't like to do that much. I try to be calm, cool, collected, and collective. But what I can't allow nobody to do is you could talk about Mike Bands, but I can't allow you to tarnish my hustle reset, man.
Man, like, hey, look, the Mike Band situation, man, the 15,000, man, I feel that he kind of played himself. You went against the wrong person. You know how Charleston White get down. You know he ain't gonna care. He not gonna care about what y'all got going on. At the end of the day, you played yourself. Charleston White from Houston, he got a little shystiness up in him. At the end of the day,
that's what I can't allow you to do. I can't allow you to tarnish my hustle reset brand, brother. And then Hernandez Govan, you know, I feel like he was playing the middle a little bit. He planted the seed because me and him we had a conversation when he came here. When I paid for him to come here, when I flew him out on my own dime
that
to
was
come
your
here.
choice.
No thanks to Charleston White. If Hernandez Govan really tell the truth, I didn't get that connection through.
It don't matter. It seemed like you did get the connection from Charleston White to Govan. Like at the end of the day, man, you played yourself. Ain't nothing you can say that could get you up out of this. You in trouble now.
Charleston White. I got the DM. I reached out to him in his DM. No thanks to Charleston White. I reached out to him on my own. Bro, what you gonna charge for the podcast, for the interview? He told me his price. I shot him the deposit. I paid for his plane trip, got him here, interviewed him. Then while we was here, he was like, bro, it'd be cool if me, you and Charleston do a 20 versus 2. So I'm like, yeah, that is cool. I'm gonna run it by him. He like, nah, I'm gonna go see Charleston tomorrow in Atlanta. I'm gonna fly to Atlanta tomorrow to see Charleston. Let me run it by him and see what he say. Me being new to this podcast thing, I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, go ahead and then let me know what he say. Since it's a play that we all gonna run together and I know you about to see him, I ain't finna blow Buddy up because one thing I don't do is chase nobody for nothing. So Govan, he hit Charleston White up. And Charleston, Govan hit me like, hey, Charleston said call him. So I called him. Charleston don't pick up. So I text him. I'm like, hey, Govan told me to hit you up. Charleston texts me back. He like, man, don't know, nigga, got to speak for me, nigga. If you want to do business with me, damn, call me. So we chop it up, and he like, I don't know nothing about no 20 versus 2, blah, 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 whatever. I hit Govan on 3-way. I'm like, bro, Charleston talking about, he don't even know what you're talking about, bro. And Govan telling Charleston, like, my nigga, bro, we just hung up the phone and talked about the 20 versus 2. He like, well, if you want to do a 20 versus 2 with me, it's gonna be 25,000. Nah, nigga, I ain't paying nobody no 25,000. I just gave you 15 bands, and at this point, I hadn't seen a return on my investment from the 15,000 that I gave you. I hadn't even seen a return on it. Long story short, a while ago, maybe about a month ago, Charleston was like, bro, I my nigga, and we could do this monthly. If we do it monthly, I charge you $3,500 a month to bring me in until your channel grow. Because I know you're a new channel, you're an up and coming channel. So I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah. I can lock into that. I can lock that in. Cool. I can afford to pay $3,500 a month. Just think about it. If you pay somebody $3,500 a month for 1 year, that's $42,000 residual. You know, you got this $3,500 coming to you once a month. And mind you, you told me this price. I never came up with this price. So then when I locked the contract in and I send you the contract, you text me back like, nah, bro, I can't lock into that. I can't do that price. Now, mind you, something is wrong with Charleston White, bro. The nigga is bipolar, or he deal with too many people on a regular basis. So I understand sometimes he forget what he say or whatever, which is cool. If you said you didn't agree to the $3,500, okay, my nigga, what do you want to agree to on a $3,500 basis or whatever? I mean, excuse me, on a monthly basis.
So Charleston White switched up after he already done gave the dude the confirmation that it's $3,500 a month for him to come on his channel and do the videos or whatever for him. Charleston White even took him to his house and let him do a 3-day tour or whatever, had 3 days of footage. Like, at the end of the day, Charleston White could up his price to whatever he wanted to up it to at the end of the day. Like, wasn't nothing final yet. So it was your decision to get mad and get in your feelings or not.